Hello. So I just got back from the university. Well, that's a lie. I've been back for like an hour, had lunch, cooled off a bit, and now I'm downstairs in the studio. I don't have a lot of time. I have like an hour and some to work. However, I already did the Inktober for today, which is day 9, and the word was rain, I believe. Let me check the sketchbook. And then I'm going to show you what I did for it. So I've been mainly doing them in my sketchbook, but it's going to be a nice chunky sketchbook, as you can see, since I've been doing collage every single day. And so the word for today was, rainstorm. And so I decided that I also wanted to do it in a zine format. So I have one large sheet of paper here. Let me show you. Large sheet of paper. It's an A3, I believe A3 or A2. Maybe an A5. That would be an A4. It's an A2. It's an A2 size. This is Arches fine grain watercolor paper. So it's thicker, which it doesn't fold flat because of the thickness of the paper, but oh, okay, whatever. And so far I've done 2 of them in here, and this is today's, the rainfall. And I really like how I did the weaving here in the cloud. I really like that. And I love using the craft paper that I have, which are these here, and painting it with blue, the Ecoline blue. I think it's a turquoise. It gives it such a nice tonality. Very muted turquoise, which I love. It's one of my favorite colors. So yeah, and then I used some extra pieces of paper to do like puddles here. And I had painted in the background some raindrops. And as I said before when I started, these Inktovers, that I didn't want to have any pressure whatsoever. I wanted to have fun and just do a bit of collage work, because I tend to not do collage. I tend to just paint or draw. And I've been having a lot of fun. Excuse me. So I thought we could go over 1 through 9 and work on antlers together. So let me put you up ahead and I'll show you what I have so far. Okay, so let's do a little recap. So here is number 1. This is fireside. Something that I would do differently is I would probably choose a different color for this hill right here. I think it's too similar with France, and so France doesn't really stand out. And I don't know if I'm a big fan of the paper that I used for his backpack and his jacket. But other than that, I like the tree. The bird I could have done better, but I also like the moon. Also the sign, I think there's just too much going on with the sign. This one I really like. I like pretty much everything. I like his expression. I like the colors that I use. He really pops out. I like these figures. I think I should have added more mushrooms and maybe something more here in the background. And I also really like how this opens up and creates a little narrative. I really like that. This one has to be one of my favorites. Again, I love the craft paper with the turquoise and the brown, and I think that these branches really frame the composition nicely. I like the gray with the pink. That's a lovely color palette I like to use, and I like the expression of France. This truly has to be one of my favorites. So here's the bare branch one. And I like the idea, but again, the background when the branches are a bit too similar, so I should have picked a different color background. Probably something warmer would have worked better with the composition. But I like the idea, and I really like insects, so I'm quite happy that this ant right here is my favorite. This one I really love, absolutely love, but I do need to find better glue. I've been having issues with glue. And I had to redo it. That's why you see this page here, but it's okay. I love this dragon teapot. I really like France, and I really like these little creatures here, the aliens. This one I could have done differently. I was kind of out of ideas and I didn't really know what to do. I think it really is lacking in contrasting values. I think it's too bright. I don't know, it's just missing something. Maybe the sky should have been darker. I don't know. And then this one I really like again. I really love Franz's expression. I like the little mouse. I like the background. I like this wavy thing. It really drives the composition and where your eye goes throughout the picture. I really like it. And then there's my little alien guy. So yeah, so far I really like the ones that I've been doing in the sketchbook. The more colorful ones being my favorites. And then this one is number 8. I redid him. I had already done him, but I did not like it at all. There wasn't enough contrast between the trees and the branches and the leaves, and so I redid it. And I had some sheets of paper where I had just some colors printed on it from a jelly plate, and they are the best. Like this is from the jelly plate, love it. Jelly plate. So I think I'm gonna have to pull out my jelly plate and create some more collage paper to make because I am loving it. And so I was gonna do antlers here. Do antlers. That's the word for tomorrow. Number 10, antlers. So I thought we could hang out together and I can brainstorm with you for antlers. So let me get my supplies and I'll come right back. Okay, so I have an idea. I think I'll do a little thumbnail here. I think I want Franz to be putting on a mask. A very colorful mask with antlers, but they're going to be weird looking antlers because it's fireside, so he's putting it on, so he's holding it. His hands would be like holding it like that. Yeah. And then we can have his arms stretched out like this. And I think I'm going to have a crowd of creatures or something where they also have masks on. And they're watching him put on his mask. So I'll probably have like creatures here with antlers and maybe like right here. I'm just like watching him.
I hear you breathe that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. 1 bedroom flat, I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours, it's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on time lapse and just work out the composition.
Your hands make up for the love we don't have.
For like, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. I had to create the sketches you saw, and then I was cutting out the pieces of paper. I don't know, maybe I want to do a robe here, I'm not sure. I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I still need to figure out if I want to do any colored pencils on top. And whenever the glue is still wet, it's really hard to put colored pencil on it. So I always need to wait quite a while till I can do that. So yeah, so I will show you guys the finished version when I am done. Hello, so today's a new day and I'm going to be doing the last page in this scene. So I did a cover and then we have fall leaves, rainstorm, and mask. Was it mask? Oh, antlers. Antlers. And so now it's foliage, or botanical. That's what this page is going to be. And so I'm going to do the sketch, and then after botanical, I'll be returning to my sketchbook and continue doing things here in my sketchbook. So I was going to do the sketch, and because I really want to do something with layers. So I'm going to look for some reference pictures, and I will show you the sketch once I'm done. Okay, so I did the sketch, and then I want to have these mushrooms that'll be on top, and then you open it either like this, or like this, or like this, and then you see this scene underneath. So now I'm going to paint it. Okay, so I finished it, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out, but as you can see, my glue isn't the best, so I need to glue it better. Yeah, so I did mushrooms, and then you open it up, and you see France laying there in the background. I think it's really sweet. Alright, so that's the video for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!